Hello and welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most incredible assembly lines on the entire planet, the modern car factory. We're going to try and figure out how thousands and thousands of parts come together to become the car in your driveway. So let's jump right in. Just think about it for a second. A single car can have over 30,000 individual parts, and those parts come from hundreds of different suppliers all over the world. It's all got to come together in this perfectly choreographed dance of robots and incredible human skill. The logistics are just staggering. So how on earth is it actually done? Well, to understand the whole process, we found a source that seems absolutely perfect for the job. It's a video from the YouTube channel Engineering World, and it's literally titled, How Cars Are Made in Factories. It sounds like the ideal guide for our explainer. Okay, so as we always do here, we go directly to the source material. We want the clearest possible understanding, and in this case, that means looking at the raw transcript from the video itself. So, what does it actually say? This is it. Yep, this is the entire transcript from our source. I'll read it to you. It says, YEIYY2. That's all we have, 7 characters. This is supposed to be our blueprint for understanding a mega factory. Right, so I'm guessing you're asking the exact same thing I was, which is, what on earth can we do with this? This isn't a guide, it's a riddle. And you know what? That's exactly what we're going to tackle. This bizarre, tiny string of characters has just become the central puzzle of our explainer. So, what started as an explainer on car factories has somehow turned into a full-blown detective story. Okay, let's treat it like one. Let's break down every single piece of evidence we have. First step, let's assemble the case file. Okay, so here's everything we know for sure. The video's title, How Cars Are Made in Factories, implies a really detailed process. The channel Engineering World suggests technical accuracy. And then there's the transcript, our one and only piece of hard evidence. Yeah, the clues are thin, but it's literally all we've got. Every good investigation needs a process, right? So, here's our plan. We're going to examine each character, one by one, analyze what it could possibly mean in an engineering context, look for any kind of pattern, and then try to form some kind of coherent theory. It sounds logical, I guess. Let's see where it takes us. And this really gets to the heart of our dilemma. Are we looking at some kind of code here? Could YEI be an acronym for, Yaw Engagement Initiative? Could YY2M be a part number for some specific component on a chassis? Or is the answer way, way simpler? Is this just a typo? A glitch in the transcription software? A little piece of corrupted data that means absolutely nothing at all? And this brings us to a frustrating but really crucial point. We can sit here and invent theories all day long, but the truth is, this is a dead end. There is simply not enough information here to form any kind of valid conclusion. The investigation is over, because the clues have run out. This whole situation perfectly illustrates a key idea called source sufficiency. Basically, for information to be useful, there has to be enough of it to actually analyze. And our 7-character transcript, it completely fails this test. It's like trying to build an entire car with just 7 random bolts. It is impossible. So we started this explainer hoping to learn all about car factories, but we've ended up somewhere completely different, and maybe somewhere far more important. We've actually uncovered a really powerful lesson, not about manufacturing, but about information itself and how we should all approach it. Here's the most crucial point. Recognizing that a source doesn't have enough information is the insight. Understanding the limits of your data is just as important, if not more important, than analyzing the data itself. Knowing when to stop and just say, you know what, I don't have enough information to make a call here, that's a critical skill. Our source didn't teach us how cars are made, but it taught us something way more valuable, to question the quality of the information we consume every single day. And that leaves us with a final, much bigger question. We are flooded with data every day. Headlines, charts, little quotes taken out of context. The real challenge isn't finding information anymore. It's learning to identify what's a meaningful signal and what's just yeah to M. What, in other words, is just noise. Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.